What's up, guys? It's CJ. Wait. Hugo is outside my window, apparently. I was gonna say, welcome back to Vaulted Vessels. It's episode 5. I told Shuko we could run a vault, and so I guess that's how we're starting off the episode. Hey.
Hello.
What's up? You ready to run the vault?
Yeah, I am.
I think I'm just gonna spawn in the whole room and then kill them all at once.
Oh yeah, real fun fact. After you left, I ran another vault. It was a rune one. With the boss.
I got a bunch there.
Like, I didn't know what to expect of it.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever done one of those. We need 7 in 6 seconds, but we both have 5, I think, right?
Yeah, I have 4 really near me.
Yeah, okay.
I can even have 5, yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Nice. Nice.
Like now, game.
That's great. Ooh, a champion. Ooh, wow, he hurts. Why did he have to have a bow?
Attacks. It's 6-second chest.
Nice. If you can find a champion, then I can we can maybe get the flawless one.
Okay.
You ready?
I spawned the
Okay.
Yeah,
just make sure you're not taking damage to him.
Yeah, I should not.
Okay. I'm killing mine.
Starting killing mine too.
Okay. Okay, mine's dead.
I'm using Rampage to...
Nice.
Okay, nice.
That's good.
Oh, a champion.
Oh, yeah, did you get that? Nice. Oh my gosh, I got coin piles. Hold on.
Oh. Just don't talk to me, and I will be fine.
Yeah.
I just avoid a horde of mob, but a real horde.
Okay, I got the coin piles. Nice.
Yeah. I think we should just
I agree.
look for a thing to just get out.
I agree. I have one.
Found one.
If you have one. Okay, I'm clicking it.
Yeah, one. Let me.
Good vault. That was good. I feel like we did really good.
Yeah. I mean, it was easier than the last.
Yeah, it was much easier.
So.
Oh, I got an artifact. This is my first one.
Oh, I got juicy grapes. Wait, that's shit. Wait a minute.
Alright, well, that was fun. Thanks for running that. Okay, that was pretty successful, I'd say. We got our first artifact. It's time for the big reveal. Here we go. Wow, we've discovered artifact number 10. Now, what is that? It is in my backpack. Oh, we got the vault portal one. That's awesome. Now, the way we're going to display this is with an artifact tome. And here it is, our artifact tome. Now, the way this thing works, let's get some blocks. We'll do it on like polished vaultstone for now. Where's a good spot for this? Literally nowhere. We'll do it here for now, I guess. So when we place this down, it shows us the artifact puzzle. We need to complete this in order to fight the final boss of Vault Hunters. Now, everyone else is kind of on their way with the puzzle, but since I'm all by myself, this is my first one. So, yeah, there we go. We got 24 more to get, and actually, you guys probably saw, but we completed a quest for crafting the artifact tome, and that gives us another artifact. So, there we go. Artifact number 2. And that one goes right here. Is it bad that I feel like I'm trying to complete a bingo again? I might be slightly addicted to bingo vaults. We're getting to the mid and late game of the mod pack. I am clearly still in the early game of this mod pack, as I have done a bunch of the quests, but not actually for myself. I have this horrible shulker box. I spent so much time making this beautiful storage system, and look at all these shulker boxes. There's no reason for these other than I just have a bunch of random vault gear in them that I don't want. Thankfully, Vault Hunters has a great solution for that called the Vault Recycler. And this is actually a quest that you're supposed to do. So I'm going to set up a bunch of these tables that I should have had probably in episode 1 or 2. And this place is going to look probably still like a mess. We're going to do something about it very, very soon because I'm starting to not be able to stand this, especially with our beautiful forest that we've got going on. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, we're gonna need somewhere to store all of this vault scrap from what we had back here. And the way we're gonna do that is with a vault forge. Now, the way this works is we take all of our vault scrap, stick it in the vault forge, and this will stay here no matter how much we have. And we can add proficiency, and the higher the level, the more vault scrap that we use, the better proficiency we can get, which increases the rarity of the vault gear we craft, which is super great. Now you guys can see this takes like a ton of vault scrap. We just put in probably 1,500 and we are barely there. We now have a jewel crafting station and a jewel applicator, which will help us with crafting new vault tools, which is awesome. We have a tool station. The last ones out of the quest that I have already claimed are the most important, which are the artisan station, which is how we roll vault gear. Now, this is probably one of my favorite mechanics out of Vault Hunters, and it allows you to take focuses and re-roll your gear. So let's say for this sword, I didn't want any of the prefixes or whatever. I could take, for this case, a waxing focus, and I could reroll all of the prefixes. So it's super powerful. There's a bunch of different focuses for different things, and it's really good for getting the exact type of weapon or armor piece that you want for your specific build. The actual most important table that we need is going to be the transmogrification table. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, CJ, what could this possibly do? And well, let me tell you, you know what, this is going to get prime real estate right next to the vault portal. It lets me turn my item models into different item models that I've already unlocked. That's right. It's so important. Now, you guys might be laughing at me, but what you don't realize is that I have to take my helmet off every time I want to talk to you because this thing is ugly as heck. I can't stand it. And now I can make it look like something else. I feel so much more set up now. I have decided that I want to do more features like this pond on the island because I think it really just adds a lot. And so I spent a little bit putting together this sort of fallen tree here, and I detailed the heck out of it, and I think it looks pretty good. I do want a lot of the island to kind of look like this on the ground, and I think I did a pretty good job here. I want everything on the ground to be hyper detailed, basically, and that's like one of the big reasons why I went for such a small scale for this base is because I wanted everything to be very detailed. It is a little bit messy, and I think that's kind of just the point of the way this is. Like, we're in the middle of the woods and everything's kind of, well, it's natural. It's just kind of all over the place. Honestly, like, you can't even really tell it's here from far away. Oh, the other thing I did was I removed all the trees around here, and I was not thinking about it, but I accidentally removed my favorite lookout spot. So we'll have to build like some sort of platform or something where we can look at the base. I want to do some more features like this potentially. I'm thinking something over here, maybe like a little, I don't even know, a stone circle or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to add a bunch of boulders all over the island next, I think. I think that's probably what I'm going to do right now. I want to do more on the island, more building, because all this is getting me excited. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go around and kind of make a bunch of rocks like this. This like didn't take very long, and I think it looks solid, honestly. I think it fits in with the forest a decent amount. Maybe this needs to be changed to mossy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe a stair actually could be good. Ooh, I forget vertical slabs are also a thing I can use here. I do like that stair there though. Yeah, so I'm just going to make a bunch of rocks like this, scatter them around, detail the ground, and we'll see where we're at. Eventually, I do want the whole ground to kind of look something like this. I just kind of thought about what I want this to feel like. I don't know if you guys have ever played Peak, but you know the roots from Peak? First of all, if you haven't played it, give it a go. It's a super fun game, especially if you're playing it with friends. But anyway, the roots from Peak, right? It's like this dense forest and everything feels like super chaotic. And that's by design just because of the nature of the game. But I want it to feel like that. This is heading in the right direction. Maybe I should add some mushrooms around. That could be cool. I want it to feel like that. Here, I'll probably put a picture of it on the screen in post. But yeah, I want it to feel like that. I think I'm heading in the right direction. This area feels a lot more complete than like this area does per se. I might need to add another tree here just to fill out the space a little bit better. I have done a small little section here and this is feeling amazing. I love how it's looking. I love how it's feeling, honestly, from the ground level. Like, oh, it feels so good. It feels so messy and all over the place, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks good from up here for the most part, I think. It's kind of hard to tell with just this little patch here, and also nowhere where I can actually get a good look at it. This might not all happen in this episode. I might just kind of do this slowly over the course of the next few episodes and maybe in between episodes a little bit. I'm liking how this is looking a lot. I've done a bit more work on this area over here, and it is looking amazing. This is exactly the feel I was going for. I did a big rock here to fill out the area instead of putting another tree, but yeah, this is looking great. It's super detailed, pretty messy, but that is the way that I want it. This stuff is also super time consuming. This whole area, it feels like every detail needs to be in the right spot. And so my block per second placing it's got to be so slow. It's got to be like, I don't even know. I don't want to think about it. But my point is, this is super time consuming, but I really like it. And it is motivating me to do the rest of the island, even though it's going to take a while. So I think slowly we're going to chip away at this over the next couple episodes and get this done on the island. I have also decided to completely change out my vault build. We're going to run a vault to see how viable it actually is. I've taken all of my points out of Poison Nova and put it into regular Nova, and you can see I've got a crazy amount of levels and arc in here. So the way this works is when I activate my ability, you can hear that little electricity sound. If I go near any mobs and just touch them, they'll get electrocuted for the amount of ability power I have, which is currently quite a bit, as you can see. Now, when we use Arcane on them, we're going to put a bunch of points into Lightning Finesse here, which has a chance to stun mobs. And when they're stunned, it will proc Nucleus, which has a chance of causing a Nova while they're stunned. It's super good. It just makes killing mobs so easy, but we also need the mana to support it. So we're going to need to get some pretty decent gear to be able to run this. Now we're going to craft a trial chamber vault rock, and this basically allows us to test out our build. It's not going to work exactly how I want it to yet, obviously, because we don't have lightning finesse yet, but we can see just kind of how it basically works. Yeah, you can see he's getting absolutely destroyed. I got to be really careful that I don't die here, though. Some resistance is probably needed on our armor. Whew. Wow, I'm about to die. It definitely takes up a lot of mana. Maybe some lucky hit with mana steal would be good on this. It definitely gets better once once my lightning strikes are able to stun mobs, because having them being able to constantly hit me is not great. Yeah, it's great for these bow skeletons though, because they don't attack me when I go right next to them. I finally will not be vulnerable to ranged units. This build is just going to get even better as we level up more, and so I'm excited for what this ends up turning into. I think it's going to be a pretty fun build. Just being able to run through and loot things while the mobs die around me. We should probably try and get as much XP as we can in some of these vaults so that we can level up and get ourselves those points to level up our build. Thankfully, I've got some of these accustomed catalysts that I can put on. And I think I'm going to make this braziers so I can, one, complete this bounty that I've had forever, and two, I can get even more custom modifiers on this, which would be excellent. Oh my goodness, and it's a nether vault. Wow. Hopefully my helmet doesn't break. Let's do this. I think I'm just going to look for ore rooms. And then obviously accustomed and maybe copious braziers. Oh man, are you kidding me? Okay, well, this will be good for experience. What a start to the vault. Oh my goodness. I should also at some point get myself a new chest looting tool because this one, while it's still alive, is definitely a little outdated and I can do much better with the current tools I have unlocked. I think I'm missing out on a decent amount of loot that I could be getting. Okay, that was pretty fast. I'm not too upset about that. Do I do this? Maybe I should. Let's do it. We got this. Mirror gang. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am out of mana. Okay. We're fine. We just gotta run around for a little. Man, we were really close there to getting them down. Just gotta run around for about 30 more seconds while these guys try and kill me. I guess we can kill some of them while we're... Oh no. Nope, we're okay. Get this back. Man, there's a lot of these guys. Okay. Wow, there's so many of them. Why are they killing me? Uh-oh. The most important thing here is I don't run out of mana. Oh no, I ran out of mana. There's so many of them after me. We almost have our Arcan back. Yeah, if we had our stuns, this would have been a piece of cake. They all would have gotten stunned and died to our Nova and stuff. Alright, let's get them. Definitely don't want to run out of mana. But I think we got him. That was terrifying for a little bit. We've done it. Wow, that was actually terrifying. I thought I was so dead after we didn't kill those initial 2 waves. Alright, well, that could have gone worse for sure. Now it's time to start the vault. Perfect, more experience. More traps? That's fine. I'm just looking for more vault ores anyway. Let's go find an ore room. Perfect. Another accustomed we got here. And I can just run through all these mobs. They're no threat to me. I would love to take this, but ethereal mobs are just not good. Maybe I'll take that on the way back. That could be a good thing to do. Yeah, come here, you piggly wigglies. Finally a good POI. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Let's see if we can find another one or two before the vault ends. I don't have very high hopes, but you never know. A legendary copiously pylon for 5 minutes in an ore room? Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, look at all those beautiful legendary ores. So much loot. This is what I was hoping for from the first ore room, but didn't get. I do still need to remember that I have to claim those, or I guess one of those pylons on the way back. I'm probably going to have to use some fruit here just to be able to finish this up and get the pylon, but that's okay. Ooh, brutes. We will see how we do against these guys. Seems like we're doing all right. Yeah, get out of here, man. All right, the bottom is done. We've got a minute left. I am maybe cutting this a little bit close. This is probably not super smart. But it's worth it for the legendary ores. We should... I don't have an orange either. Okay. Well, we'll get this POI quick. And then we will go back to the main line and grab the things we need. I wish I could have grabbed a couple more POIs in there, but we are desperately running out of time. In fact, I'm going to stick the elytra on in case we need it. Yes, here it is. Perfect. I planned that pretty well. Although we're running way out of time here. Really cutting it close now. Gotta be so careful I don't take elytra damage. But I think we're good. We made it out. This was an excellent vault. See you later. Good stuff. 86,000. Oh man, we didn't even get a full level. But this should maybe get us there. Yes. Oh my goodness. I got an artifact. Okay, well, this is our third one. I was not expecting that. It's a pretty low chance from brazier crates, but let's see what it is. I was so worried it was going to be a duplicate, even though we have two only. Wow. We are almost at a full row. Look at that. And our point is going straight into Lightning Finesse. We now have a 5% chance to stun mobs. So every time one of our little lightning things strikes, we have a 5% chance to stun that mob. And that's going to go up every time we get a point in Lightning Finesse, so that it can go all the way up to 40%. Look at all of these gems. We got almost a stack of Gorgonite here, and a bunch of Bombing Knight, which is good because that's the one I'm the most short on. Actually, that and Upeladen, which I also got a lot of. We are sitting pretty on legendary gems right now, especially Sparkletine. Oh my goodness, how do I have so much of that? We also got a bunch of the other ones, but those I don't really care about as much. I have plenty of that. About 1 billion Vault Stone, and a couple Knowledge Stars worth of Knowledge Essence from that X Mark room. All in all, pretty good vault. I guess we got that blacksmith too, so yeah, I really can't be complaining. This video is taking a little longer to get out, and let me explain why real quick. After I recorded that last clip, I got really sick, and you know, I'm not gonna let a little bit of sickness stop me from making my videos, but I couldn't talk. I completely lost my voice, and for someone who's trying to make a video where I just yap at you guys the whole time, not being able to talk is kind of difficult to make that happen. So that doesn't mean I wasn't still working on things though. I ran a couple vaults. I got this sick new mushroom hat. It's awesome, I think. And honestly, it fits what we've been doing this episode. So if you come over here, I have done this entire side of the forest floor. This was a ton of work. It's not a quick process. I have meticulously placed every single block here, thinking about like what blocks need to go where, placing like more of these rocky dirt blocks around the rocks and rooted dirt around the trees and all that. And it's just like, wow, it's a process, but it's crazy detailed, feels insane when you're walking through it. It's so good. The like level of depth is so much better than before. And it looks great from everywhere, honestly. It looks great from far away. It looks great while you're walking through it, which was the big reason I was doing this, honestly. Ooh, actually. There we go. Much better. Just the way that this looks compared to the other side. Like, you're walking up the path, you get the feeling that, like, this is super overgrown and just kind of nature is taking it over. As opposed to, like, this side. Oh my goodness, it's a stark contrast. Wow, this feels so much different than this side does, and I love it. There's just little details everywhere that you can look at, and it feels a little bit cramped and like you're gonna get swallowed by the forest almost, and that's exactly the vibe that I wanted to go for here. So yeah, this is what I've been up to. It's been a crazy amount of work, but I am not done, obviously. Ooh, another one. There's still half of the island to do on this other side, but I am loving how this forest floor is turning out. It's not really something I've ever done before. Is like, I've never done something so detailed and so like, I don't know, atmospheric, I think. And it's really challenging me as a builder, and I'm loving every second of it. It's been a blast. I also have fallen in love with these mossy dirt blocks. These are amazing. Mojang, can we please have something like this in the main game? They're just the perfect transition between grassy and dirt, and it'd be so good to have them in the regular game. I cannot wait to see how this other side of the island turns out, and just like what the island will look like once we have all of the forest floor done. Oh, just look at how good that side looks, especially when you compare it with this side. I'm just so excited to see how our island is looking when this is done. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. This has been Seajayfour, and I will see you later.